We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hey everybody, it's the 13th Wolfman. You know what today is? Today is day 11 of the 25 days of Christmas. Yeah, day 11. I was just about to say, we're starting to get into the fun stuff, but everything's been fun so far. But the next three movies are Disney films. Ooh, what can it be? Yeah, it's going to be the Santa Claus, the saga, I guess, the series, the franchise, call it what you will. So, we're going to start with the first one, and for day 11 we're doing the Santa Claus with Tim Allen, Eric Lloyd, Peter Boyle, Judge Reinhold, David Krumholtz, you know. Tim Allen plays a toy executive named Scott Calvin. And one night, when he's spending Christmas Eve with his son, played by Eric Lloyd, he reads 'Twas the Night Before Christmas to before he goes to bed. And his son's all like, what's that? What's that word mean? Clatter. You know, arose such a clatter. And he goes, it means came a big noise. And he's like, what? He goes, arose mean, you know, something happened, it came, and a clatter is a big noise. And so while the kid's trying to fall asleep on Christmas Eve, he hears a big noise. Wakes his dad up and tells him that he heard a clatter. And his dad all of a sudden hears the clatter on the roof. Goes up there, startles the man in the red suit, and well, when he falls off the roof, and there's a card in the pocket of the suit saying, "Put on the jacket. The deer will know what to do." Well, here's the thing: the Santa Claus, the title isn't really so much the Santa Claus, the person, but the Santa Claus, like in a legal contract. So the minute he puts on the suit, he's now determined, or not determined, but he's now obligated to be Santa Claus. It's a good movie. It's very fun. Disney knows what they're doing when they made these movies. I remember seeing the theater just laughing my brains out with this. There's the little things, you know, about this movie that make it special. It doesn't take itself too seriously. I mean, when you see the sets, you know, of the North Pole and the doors and whatnot, it really looks like something Disney would dream up instead of Santa, you know. It's a fun movie. I really enjoy this movie. It's really a good time. And that takes us into...
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
And on day 12 we watched the Santa Claus 2. Now you'd think after they made the first one that, you know, there really isn't anywhere else to go with this series. But the Santa Claus card, the little business card that had the claws going around the outside, has a little bit more to it. It's the Mrs. Claus. That's right, another legal contract. He's got to be married by a certain time, or he relinquishes all his powers and they find a new Santa. Something like that. It's a very good movie. You have Tim Allen back as Scott Calvin, a.k.a. Santa Claus. Eric Lloyd is back as his son. Judge Reinhold's back as his, his son's stepfather, I guess you would say. You know, it's another good, feel-good, you know, Christmassy type of thing. I really dig these, as far as it goes, these ideas when it came to, you know, it doesn't feel too childlike that an adult can't enjoy the movie, you know. Well, I know that it's made by Disney and they're really aimed for the kids, but you can kick back and go, well, this has a very Capra-esque type of feel to it. And that's what I like about the Santa Claus movies. You know, they just have this nice family feeling type of film to them. You know, and it's kind of funny. It's like, so after the first Santa Claus and the second Santa Claus, you would think, well, where can they take it? And I talk about that on day 13.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Martin Short as Jack Frost. Jack Frost is rather jealous because of the way he's portrayed around the Christmas time. You know, he doesn't have a day. He doesn't have Christmas. He's Jack Frost nipping at your nose. It's not like Halloween has pumpkins. Easter has the Easter Bunny. You know, he's just Jack Frost, and he wants to have more. He wants to have a Jack Frost Day. You know, and the what is it? I'm trying to think what they call themselves. But it's like all the mythical beings, you know, the Easter Bunny, Sandman, Mother Nature, Father Time, all these people, they're like a council, and they vote once a year, and every year Jack Frost brings this up, and every year they say no. So Jack Frost finds a way to get what he wants by having Santa Claus invoke the escape clause and him take over at the North Pole as the new Santa Claus. It's really my least favorite of the three movies, but again, it's a good time. Martin Short does a great job with anything he does. I think this was like the last time we see him in anything. You know, he went through a rough patch there, raising his kids. You know, so I mean, I get it. But he's still one of my favorite actors, and I kind of miss him. You know, that he doesn't make movies anymore. But yeah, this one is just kind of there. I mean, I watched it, you know, because it's part of the trilogy, it's part of the franchise, call it what you will. But it's still as far as movies go. So that's it. That's the Santa Claus franchise. I did them all in one video because, well, they all kind of like work together with one another since they're all part of the same thing. And I want to know what you have to say. So tell me. Always like, subscribe, share, comment. I want to know, you know, did you like any of these movies? Did you like part 3 more than part 1? You know, I'm always willing to listen to what you have to say. With that, of course, I'm the 13th Wolfman, and I'm on the prowl.